what nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Yukoku no Moriarty, aka Moriarty the Patriot, chapter 75. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, from what I'm understanding, this is the finale of the first part of Moriarty the Patriot, which, oh man, if it's anything like the last chapter, oh my god, that last chapter was everything. Probably some of the best art in this entire series that we have seen up in here. With the height of the gunfight, especially with the sniping and Goodnight sacrifice. Oh my god, it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Here we go. And this chapter is titled The Valley of Fellows, Act 9. Lives are brutally lost. This is war. Good night. How will I tell him that Goodnight sacrificed his life? Mr. Billy, it's a relief that you're safe. How's the battle looking? I wonder if Big Brother is safe. Oh, he's still alive. Goodnight is... He fought bravely in the face of a parrot rifle, and... I see. I'm certain that Big Brother lived his life to its fullest, a hero in the end. Shaw, I can't grieve just yet. We must make it out alive. My brother's name must live on. He's putting on a strong face. He has to do it. I don't blame him. I can understand where he's coming from. I see. That's right, huh? Death mustn't always be such a tragedy. Those who survive must continue to survive. There are things that only they can accomplish. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry because this is so goddamn hitting home for me. Damn therapy kitty for hiding right now. Oh, I could use my keys. I need a drink for this. If you've ever been through this, you understand. Death mustn't always be such a tragedy. Those who survive must continue to survive. There are things that only they can accomplish. Damn straight. There's only things that they can accomplish. They're as Bro said here, I can't grieve just yet. We must make it out alive. My brother's name must live on. Because that's what his brother wants him to do. He wants his legend to continue. And if he just grieves and cries and whatnot, that's not going to happen. And going into this, he knew this shit was a possibility. Because it's war. It's brutal. And they had to know going into this that this was going to happen. So, man, this fucking writing makes me happy. I'm sad because I can relate to this, obviously, but it makes me happy to have it here because it's very powerful. For those who've died, let's win this fight. God, yes, 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 yes. Things have been quiet enough now. What shall we do? Woo! Yeah, it was a little too quiet, huh? Yeah, they got shot. I'm sorry, Senpai. You said to avoid killing as much as possible. I don't think I can. Nope. Billy can't do that shit. That's Billy and McGinty. Ooh, it looks like you've got a bone to pick with me. Damn straight, Billy's avenging his bro. Remember Fort Sumner? Fort Sumner, the rural village in New Mexico? Ah, I remember now. I remember a time where I had business there. The sheriff came to me and begged me to leave the town in peace. He seemed to want to get hurt. Unfortunately, I don't have a penchant for cruelty, so I let my boys have their way. People seem unable to keep themselves together after getting beaten bloody. His face swelled horribly. Eventually, one can't distinguish the young from the old. Ugh. He decorated the main street of his beloved town so well, even his own townfolk couldn't recognize him. This is what happens to sheriffs around here. Oh my god, this is so fucked up. I love it. His end was lesser than a dog's, in misery. How foolish. Foolish? How foolish? He was more noble than anyone. Leave with your life, McGinney. You don't get to tell me what to do, boy. Oh, here we go. Don't shoot, Billy. Don't shoot. What the fuck do you want him to do? It's kill or be killed. Your best friend. He never wished for you to avenge him. He's got no fucking choice. It's kill or be killed, Holmes. Let's see. Here we go. This is for Garrett. Let's go. Billy, stop. I lose. Come on, kill me. Don't do it, Billy. You got him. It's not my judgment that you'll be suffering. It's the judgment of the law. Good job, Billy. Go get a rope. Turn your back on your enemy? What a fool. This dumbass. What? Why? Why are you killing me? You have a grudge against me, don't you? I don't know. I want to kill you with my own hands. Even I'm asking myself now, why aren't you pulling the trigger? But I came here with a forgiving intention from the start, in order to move forward in life. Though I gotta admit, seeing you had shaken up my resolve. But the fact that I did not shoot you seems like I was more inclined to forgive you than to kill you. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that lighting on Billy. It's like that. It's symbolizing like a revelation, an epiphany. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Come on, let's get going before I change my mind. Get up. They finally caught McGinney. Hang him high. We're gonna give you a taste of the pain of all our friends who were killed by you. Wait, everyone, it's not about revenge. We all fought to protect this town, didn't we? But that's right. We're different from them. It's the law that will judge. But it is still our victory. Yeah. That's right. We won. We won. We saved our town. Can you hear that, big brother? We beat that McGinty guy. Someone's wounded over here, too. Get some bandages and meds. This is how it ends? Does this change anything? I mean, nothing will change. What's lost will never be recovered. Billy, any change of heart? It would not have changed much anyway. Senpai, I guess you thought that by settling the score with McGinney, you'd be moving on from the past, but that would not have changed a thing. You have to move on within yourself, even if that means forgiving McGinty. But it also means forgiving yourself. Myself? In a small misunderstanding, you lost your trust in your friendship with Garrett and put a bullet in him. Perhaps that much is true. But what the hell kind of guy do you think Garrett was? The kind that wouldn't have forgiven you? I only know Garrett through your talks about him, but the story should have been a lot simpler. It's only this messy because he was gone before he could say the words, "I forgive you." So instead of that, you're the one that must forgive yourself in order to move forward in life. Oh, God, that is deep. And it is very true. Because you will not be able to move forward in life if you do not get your closure within yourself, or just within yourself. Jesus. Garrett protected his hometown and everyone in it, and today McGinney's been defeated. Almost every wish of his came to be. Now all that's left is for you to move forward. That way he can rest in peace, no? Once a friendship is built so firmly, it can't be broken no matter what may come. That's how I see it. Billy, I'll always have the same dream tucked away in my chest. Don't you forget that. Garrett, is it really okay to forgive myself in your stead? Is it not clear, my best friend? Aww. Way to go, Shirley. That's nothing. All the scours have been detained, and the wounded friend and foe all seem to be getting tended to. Yeah. To be honest, I feel like the end scores would have been the other way around if you hadn't come along. You really saved our asses. Dude, William did. God damn, right, you did. I'm glad I made it in time. There's something I need you to hear. From the day I woke up, I've been trying to find my own way to atone. It's similar, isn't it? How similar William and Billy's stories are, because they're both trying to atone for their past actions. And yet, no matter how hard I thought about it, I could not find the answer, and in the end, I lost hope in myself. But somewhere along those dark days, I had an epiphany. Even though flames do flicker and never uphold their shape, they will never cease to be flames. This is what fire looks like, not that fuckery I saw in Bleach. Oh my fucking god, I hate that fire so much. I hate Studio Period's fire. It looks horrible, horrible, horrible. This is what fire looks like, bitch. I realize that the constant change must be seen as the essence of the matter. It's okay to feel lost, to feel troubled, and it's important to waver in order to live. There's no correct answer about atonement, and there may not be an answer to begin with. But that shouldn't be a reason to not to pursue an answer. Even if there is no answer, I want to keep searching. Therefore, if I make mistakes along the way, I want you to help me correct them. I want you to keep the fire in my heart ablaze, and I want us to live together, share our worries together. Aww, this romance is everything. Of course. Even in my way of atonement, there is no certainty. Just as a lighthouse guides ships across the waves, I need you to set me straight should I stray off the path. Liam, I want you to live with me too. If you'll have me. Hi, you two over there. Done with the wedding vows yet? Gee, come on, we still got a lot to clean up in the town. All right, one last task and then it's back to New York City. William Ken will surely help us too. With pleasure. There's the funerals. Here lies those honorable men who stood up and gave their lives fighting for what's important, the magnificence. Yep. Bertie Edwards, aka Goodnight Love, and so to the legend. That's beautiful. So here it is. Announcement. It's been announced that Yamori's Part 1 will be concluded and the series will move on to the second part. It's yet unsure whether the two parts will have a hiatus in between or if there will be a chance of moving magazines or how different the plotline will be, but more information will be released in December, so we'll see next month. And I love this. In order to move forward in life, Sherlock, of course, is repeating Billy's words to McGinnity on page 24. If you'll have me, which is used as a humble addition to requests like if I'm good enough, I can assist you, or if you don't mind me, can I come with you, etc. But it's also commonly added to marriage proposals or dating requests such as date/marry me if I'm good enough to be humble, polite, which is partly why Billy was teasing them about it sounding like wedding vows. So next month, for information's sake, there's a chance that I won't be working anymore in December, but you'll have there still will be a scanlation. So we'll see what's going on Twitter. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked. Okay, let's talk about the ending to this part. I really loved how this part ended. I love that. Not only, and I didn't realize it until, this chapter, that both Billy and William, there was this parallel going on here with William and Moriarty getting, and Billy, Billy the Kid and William Moriarty having their own issues with closure, and how ultimately this chapter really helped with that closure. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful way to do that. And I loved how Goodnight's brother is handling it, the grief. I kind of wish I would have seen him break down a little bit, but at the same time, I understand why, because they knew going into this that you know, there was a chance they weren't going to make it out. But I really, really did like this. This ending was good for this first part. This ending was really good because remember, um, prior to going into this arc, um, Moriarty was dealing with his own guilt issues. He was dealing with trying to find a way to atone, similar to Billy, who was trying to find a way to atone for his actions, or in the case of Billy, it was kind of more like his inactions. And to see that come to full fruition here just really is a very powerful thing and a very powerful message. And the fact that Billy could have killed and he didn't, and he's letting the law decide, is a very important thing. Is a very important message, because just killing it is the easy way out. It is. Letting him be judged in front of the court of law, that's the better way to go. If there is some corruption going on, though, then there's a different story going on. But we'll see what happens here. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with part 2. Obviously, with part 2, we're going to finish up what happens in the U.S., but I feel like here, having this part end with them getting both Billy and William getting their closure, I think was a smart way to go, and having it end with that tombstone with, you know, with Goodnight, with Goodnight's name on it, I thought was really, really nice. But we'll see if there, what other, I hope there's like a few other things that are going to be happening in New York in regards to Sherlock's story in particular, before we head back to England. I feel like there's something else that should be going on here. I really want to see what goes on with the government, if there's like some government corruption as well. I kind of want to see if that gets explored. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. What did you guys think of this first part up until here? I really love the series a lot. I love the literary inspirations going on here. I hope that was another thing I was hoping that we were going to see, is like maybe like an author like Charles Dickens or something here. Well, I'm very curious if we're going to still get that or not, because that would be really kind of cool. But we'll have to wait and see when part 2 comes around. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Moriarty the Patriot content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.